Hello and welcome. I'm Trevor from the Toronto Real Estate Board in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I would like to start my series with the subject depends, not the diapers. If you're looking for any information on depends diapers, please do a better Google search. No, depends is an answer that I give to almost everybody almost all the time, and they hate it. But it really is the way that I get the right answers to their questions. So, what are some of these questions? Well, people are asking me all the time, is it a good time to sell? Is it a good time to buy? What's the market like? Should I stage my house? Should I do renovations? So many things. So, the answer I have to most of these questions is it depends. It really does depend. And so let's start with what will my house sell for? I love that question. I love when people ask me that. I live down the street. What will my house sell for? What's it worth? And so my answer to that question is right. Yes, you got it already. That's right. Depends. And so it depends on obviously the features of the property. Is it a wide lot? Is it detached? Is it semi-detached? How many stories does it have? Was it recently renovated? What are the renovations like? Does it have a knob and tube? What's the light like? I mean, there's just so many things. Location, location, location. Maybe you've heard that one. So those are all obvious answers, and those are all things that we have to investigate to determine the value of a property. And I can't do it from looking at the house from the outside. But other things are, from my perspective, are the pricing strategy and the marketing strategy and the agent's negotiation skills. Some of us have our CNEs, Certified Negotiation Experts. Sounds fancy. And then there's other things that we have less control over. Timing. Now, timing, of course, there are seasonal changes in the market, but in this case, the market has sustained itself as a seller's market in Toronto for a long time, maybe the longest time it's ever been, and it's valued at the highest amount it's ever been. So timing is always good in Toronto right now, for now. Currently, it's September. I'm going to say this because people may be laughing in a year from now. September 7th in 2015. So what are the aberrations? And that's one of the things that I can't say depends about. Obviously, if you price a house, the house that I bought in Riverdale for my family was priced way under market at, I think, $799 or something like that. It had 17 offers. I had to pay $300,000 over asking. It sounds insane, but it's a lovely house, has lots of potential. It is, granted, a fixer-upper. Welcome to Toronto. So, what are some other aberrations? Well, so the pricing strategy can create a frenzy, but there's already a good froth in the market as we speak. So, some things that we have no control over are the friendly lady that's just finished a divorce, that's come from Forest Hill, and money is no object. And she comes in and she spends an obscene amount of money on a semi that's charming and finished and ready for her. It's perfect just for her. And then as agents, we use that as a comparable to price another property. And we get confused and flummoxed because there's this one property amongst many others that is sold for $200,000 more than the others, and we can't explain why. And honestly, there is no explanation why other than it's personal. A lot of foreign money comes in, and they get tired of the negotiating and they just throw down another $100,000. Again, that can screw up pricing strategies, that can screw up pricing and evaluations, that can screw up so many things. So a market is made up of several individual decisions and transactions. And some of those transactions usually follow a norm, but others don't, and those are the ones that we have to be very wary of. And we can't start to get all excited because our neighbor's house sold for $200,000 more than anyone ever thought it would sell for. There might be very good reasons for that, and they might be very personal for that purchaser. So that's going to be my depends lesson on what's my house worth. It depends on, I haven't even talked about half the other things. But I wanted to just touch on the aberrations in the market that make people pretty excited. And so we'll end it there. and I will be doing a lot more depends sessions, as it were, and other subjects. But please make any suggestions in my comments down there. No, that's not my, we'll call it down there because that's less crude. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.